Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Polaris Stigma. I am your host, Jeremy Kelly, and today we will be continuing with Ace Combat. Sorry, I have the hiccups. We will be continuing with Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown in our current European Union playthrough. Now, as a general rule, there's only 4 aircraft, so I'll only be able to using 1 aircraft this episode, which will be the Mirage 2000-5. And the reason why is because Tabloid himself flies this aircraft, and I wanted an aircraft that matched what Tabloid already flew in the game. So, for those of you who don't know how my minimum commentary playthroughs work, I will only be talking the minimal amount throughout this video, so during the gameplay itself, you will not hear my voice. So, after I start this, we won't have much more to worry about. So, I'll keep it short, I'll keep it brief, because most of you already know how this goes. I just want to make that clear. But we will be only using the 1 aircraft for today. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any suggestions, any comments, any questions, the chat is open for discussion. I will be monitoring the gameplay through my cell phone, as my laptop is no longer available. So, if you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, or just want to comment for the sake of commenting, please do so in the chat. I look forward to reading everything you say. So, as you guys also need to know before I begin, every one of my videos is currently being struck with copyright. So, if you guys want to help support the channel, please look into the Patreon down below. I'm not sure what I'll do for Patreon yet. I do need to change the name as my Patreon as well. It still says Central Tabletop Gaming. That will change to Polaris Stigma real soon. I apologize for the confusion, as that was the former name for this channel. But let me know what you think. Comments away. I'm going to shut up and just get down to the gameplay. I hope you all enjoy, and hope to see you again soon. Let's get started.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Hey everyone, real quick apology. I was playing PvP, so I forgot that I turned the sound off for the quote. So I'm going to quickly do you all a favor and put that back on. Again, I am so sorry about that. I will skip the initial cutscene for you guys, as well as the debrief. But I wanted to quickly apologize because I should have tested this beforehand and I forgot to. I was just really anxious to get back into this, so my apologies. Let's go ahead and get back to the thing. My sincere apologies. Alright, easy mistake. Let's get started again.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. The whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. Doing we can. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. Leave it to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Here's those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. We're trying to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino.
Get closer to the ground. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. I'm going after the plane.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? Bombs away. AA gun down.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Vehicle down. Take that. APC down. now. Additional hostiles in the AO. Spare 15 locked.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Bandit down.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just case. Not big enough to slow the
Very
enemy.
straightforward. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
AA gun down.
You've got company, Spare 15.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Locked on target. Vehicle down. Spare 15, target destroyed. In gun range. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Fox 2, Fox 2. We've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Should really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, still got 3 civilians.
Hustle on your tail!
I've got something for you.
This is the anti-air guns are charged. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Breaking.
And the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Lucia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile fired. Evading. Go! Aim for the one with green light!
Spare 15, missile, evade! Spare 15 is down to target.
Dodge! Enemy's gonna launch. Breaking. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilot? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Leaving the operation area.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants. chance over one aircraft being down.
If you keep flying straight, you'll get hit.
Spare 15 locked on.
What happens to a bat when the banker's out?
Avoid it, you moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'll get things on trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows who inflates your numbers. It's the mission and the ones who stayed that are crazy. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Missile! Break! Break!
Missile.
I'm in position. Keep mine. Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
Missile.
You'll pay for this.
Missile.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Star warning. Star warning. Star warning.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6.
Shit. You're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
5 minutes remaining.
7 down. That's more than an ace.
Spare 15 launching missile.
The enemy can only approach us from certain angles, so cover them.
Bandits in the tunnel! They're picking off from inside!
Bandit right behind you.
Tunnel? You gotta be kidding!
Missile.
I'm on his back.
Missile.
Locked on target.
They have me spiked.
Richard 6, shake him off.
This is a whole new kind of war.
Missile. Missile.
Flares and chaff fire.
Missile.
I'm locked on.
In gun range.
Square 15 is cleaning up. 10 crabs down.
Missiles depleted.
Enemy is locked on. Enemy on my 6.
I'm on his back.
Missile.
Breaking hostile lock.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Evading.
Missile.
I can't get close enough to try.
They'll crash on their own. Target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
3 minutes remaining.
Caution. Caution.
Targeting gun
Pull
range.
up.
Fire.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They're still at it!
Breaking.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Bandit acquired.
Ammunition zero.
Pursuing enemy.
Missile.
Attacking from behind my target.
Missile.
Missile away.
Great shot. Keep it up.
Missile.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Damage, but still blinking. 2 minutes remaining. Evade. Continuing attack.
Locked on, bandit.
Ammunition zero.
Get the motor looking below. Bandit acquired. Missiles depleted.
Ammunition 0. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. 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 Missile.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
Enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you. I'm going after the bastards that attacked us. 1 minute remaining. Enemy shutdown! Missile inbound. Evade!
Missile.
Is Trigger still alive?
Enemy is firing! 30 seconds remaining.
Pull up.
Whatever. We'll just be ordered to retreat. Okay. You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles.
Missile.
We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Caution.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Man dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
Caution. Caution.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Radar under attack! Don't wait for interceptors. Use missile!
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 locked on. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Missile.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia?
They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know.
You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Here's the clouds.
Caution. Caution.
Spare 15 shot one down.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Missile! Missile!
Missile. Missile.
I can't fly straight! Package dropped. Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
Missile.
Ice on my wings.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Caution. Pull up.
I want to send Erusians to hell, but I sure enjoyed them. Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Caution. Missile. Caution.
Locked on target.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes that don't know shit about it.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. UAV splashed.
Cyclops 3, watch your tail!
Enemy on me!
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Warning, missile in the air!
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar. Missile inbound. Drinking.
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile!
Miss.
Enemy has a lock on me. Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Strider 4, missile inbound.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic. Fox 2.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Great! Great! It's all over me!
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Strider 4 is hit.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Damn! Keep them safe.
I kinda got my hands full. Missile in the air. Evading.
Break it off.
Enemy on my tail.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Pull up. Caution.
Spare 15 locked on.
Wiseman 444 squadron supports incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off. He's retreating. Let's go.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
More to go.
Missile. Missile.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in school.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Spare 15 shot one down.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up. We got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
Locked on target.
Dodge that missile.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have much orders for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine.
Damn it.
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner.
I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Last some 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards failing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear.
Lieutenant,
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
so this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. That one's mine.
Copy that, Jake.
Don't call me that.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
Missile hit.
Is he down?
No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Hager, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Spare 15, missile away.
I'm hit.
Soul 1, moving to assist.
Your job's about to fine.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one is taking ground.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Persian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Spare 15, caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss an opening. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard. Soul 1, I can't see you with the clouds.
Focus on your own job, Seymour.
System failure.
Took a lightning strike. Control regained. No issues.
Even lightning barely bothered him. That guy's the real thing.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2.
My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will you be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. Two miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1 mile to go. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job at not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission...
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Evading. Whoa. Goes well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was scared of the look. This beast being stuck in the penal base.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. The fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier than thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Suck on that! Jackpot, Trigger's full of oil. Right!
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
The enemy has escaped. Look at that oil, taking burn up the thing.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Spare 15 down. What happened?
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Small warships. Plenty of armies, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like the military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor.
Well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead. Walked on me. Someone help me out here. This thing's being stuck at the penal base. They're not.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that. Jackpot. Tanker's full of oil.
Better get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
Quietly slugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Look at that oil. Burn up the sea.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Red 13, up to on you.
Missile in the air. Heads up.
Bandit lock. Taking evasive action. Locked on hostile.
Trigger eliminated target.
Target in gun range. Fire.
This is hardly the time to worry about that. Just go.
On my target. Locked. Hostile has a lock.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
We also have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 2 minutes remaining.
Bandit my sight. You're mine.
Kill on target confirmed.
A gun down.
The enemy's got a lock.
Box 2. In gun range.
I don't know what they were keeping there, but it's all ashes now.
Attack missed.
Bear 15, enemy has a lock on you.
Mark 2.
Enemy has a lock on me.
1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Bandit my sight.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Vehicle down.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Fauna.
Hostile has a lock.
In gun range. Target destroyed. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
fuel tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Bombs away.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, do you think that's for the best?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
It's like a jackal, Trigger.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide. Got one on radar. Moving.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Locked on target. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Band Dog. You don't run out of gas, right? Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare Squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker confirmed eliminated. Keep going. Burn it all.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender Jack is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Our chance of living with him.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all!
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Just abandoned dock. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. You can lose your lock in there.
Weapon systems acting up. I can't fly like this. I'm gonna freak off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full man, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
So we're using the clouds to escape.
No, you're using them to fight. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Missile. Throttle. Pull up.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
What happened with the missile?
Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Missile. Caution.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Caution.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You could do with the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile, whoa, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
They're picking us off.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack. Shit. These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell? I'm hit. I'm done.
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy?
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
The enemy showing no mercy.
Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake. All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight. Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit.
Missile away. Target is down. Well done. Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
If it's not an aircraft, what is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
Son of a bitch!
That shockwave!
My aircraft's gonna break
personal birds?
What are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Damn. Helios inbound.
Watch your radar. I can't find a way out. There's nowhere to run.
Prepare for impact.
Retreat! We're dead meat out here.
Count. One to go. Go get him.
One to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it! Alright, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah! You like that, you dirty fake?
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this... What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down! Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Bandog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front. Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft has taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the con's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy. SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert.
Aim for the large transport.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Trigger, count. Rover 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
Caution. Pull up.
Find those targets.
Righto.
Another SAM. Clean it up. Spare squadron. SAM site's located. Take them out.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
This is Band Dog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here. This is Squirrel 3. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup. You're clear to engage.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. The coordinate destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
New SAM site.
Caution.
Use
Missile.
those flares now! Missiles are coming!
"25 miles to destination.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Pull up.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
Another SAM spotted.
Missile. Missile.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
SAM SAM site's located. Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fire and support. We'll deal with the big one later.
Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
Everyone is exposed to anti-air fire. SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Oh, we can sleep in for once.
15 miles to destination. You're finally halfway there.
Oh, I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Engage! The enemy spotted us first! Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid. We have to leave the Peotia until they cross the border. Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Peotia is our brother nation. We should help them.
Once they're through the wall, we can use big licks to make a tank map.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Hand on. I see enemy aircraft. They're right on us. Call our escorts back. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record. Everyone heading into the clouds. They're waiting. Flares. Release all the flares.
Rover 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage. Anything coming from Bucharest will be classified as military action.
Look below. Is that a wall? They built a wall along the border. They're nuts.
They're imposing their independence on everyone, like it or not. Bandits confirmed down. Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Oh, you hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
Looks like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your sermons for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Ah, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military.
All aircraft caution, bogies.
Run ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast, real fast.
What?
It closed in fast.
Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Roper 1. Spare 15 engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2 support Roper 1 and escort the craft to safety.
We'll go. I was just about to ask if I could do that myself.
Bandit hit. Still active.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft.
The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn that. What the hell does he want? He's got his ACS down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility is on you.
Negative.
Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15, you did well. Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it. This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there. Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable. Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying...
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. No, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
Well, guys, that is the end of the part 2 of the European Union playthrough for Ace Combat 7 Assault Horizon. I said the wrong name just now, and I apologize for that. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. Sorry, during one of the cutscenes I was trying to see similar aircraft and had to look at Assault Horizon for one. I just wanted to let you guys know that this has been a real fun series. The fact that I've been able to play Ace Combat so many different ways just, I think, sells part of its replayability. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to Star Wars Squadrons coming out next month. If you already own Ace Combat 7, this is a good game to hold you over. If you don't own Ace Combat 7, you really need to buy it. I cannot stress how great this game is. So, I think Star Wars Squadron's going to have a lot of competition without them realizing it. So, want to let you guys know that if you want, you can go ahead and vote for what you think I should do next here on the channel. As you already know, I've given up the tabletop aspect quite a bit, so anything video game related, especially Ace Combat, would be highly suggested. I also am willing to do like videos for War Thunder and whatnot, but I will need suggestions in order to feel that's necessary. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing whatever I do. So, let me know what you think, and we'll get back to that eventually. So, we will be continuing this on part 3 later, where I'll either be using the Rafale or Gripen, but that's going to depend on what I think would be best coming up. So, let me know if you guys have a suggestion for that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.